Hey everybody, it's Brittany Lynn from Brittany Lynn Wellness. Today I'm going to tackle the concept of PMS. So everybody knows that as premenstrual syndrome. I'm talking to the ladies today only. I call it pretty monster syndrome because we're all still pretty. We just get a little monster side that comes out once in a while. So I want to talk today to the women who say they suffer horribly every single month from either temperature fluctuations to water retention, weight gain, really moody, really angry, cramping, and just an overall horrible PMS experience. Okay, so first things first, why do we have PMS? Where does that come from? So really, that's our body's way of telling us that there's an imbalance of estrogen in the system. More commonly, too much estrogen in the system. So we call that estrogen dominance. Now we get estrogen dominance in many different ways. This could be either your progesterone to estrogen ratio is off, so a little bit higher estrogen than progesterone, or the progesterone can still be at an okay level for your body, but there's so many xenoestrogens coming from the outside environment into your body, and if you have a sluggish liver or something that's not able to clean out that excess xenoestrogen, you end up with something like estrogen dominance. Okay, so what are three main sources that we actually get these xenoestrogens coming in from? So the first one is your meats. If you're still a meat eater, I'm still a meat eater, make sure that you're getting organic, antibiotic-free meats. These animals are pumped with hormones, and when we end up eating that meat, our bodies are the ones that have to actually digest and filter out those excess hormones. The second thing is, ladies, what are you putting on your body? What are you putting into your skin? Your skin transdermally is the fastest way to get anything into your system. A lot of what's on the market today, the chemicals and toxins in our skincare and personal care products actually mimic the estrogen hormone in the body, causing us again to have that estrogen dominance effect. And the third thing is soy. Unfortunately, 10 years ago, soy was the most popular thing. Everybody wanted soy latte this, soy that. But really, when we looked at what soy was doing in the female system and in the male system, it duplicates that estrogen hormone, once again leading to that imbalance of estrogen to progesterone ratio in the body, leading to those unwanted PMS symptoms. What are some things that we can do to actually help clean out the system, remove excess estrogen, and lessen the effects of pre-monster syndrome or pretty monster syndrome. So the first thing is dandelion root tea. Dandelion root tea is an excellent way to help massage the liver, to help clear the phase 2 pathway of where estrogen is actually cleansed through the liver. So sip on some dandelion root tea. It also helps with water retention, especially around that pretty monster syndrome time in your life. So sip on some of that. If it's in the summer, if you live somewhere hot, you can put ice cubes in it, and it's a great by the pool kind of tea. The next thing, and I don't have the actual representation of it, I've actually used all of mine, is called Estro Smart. Estro Smart, it comes in a pink bottle. It's by a brand, it's called Lorna Vanderhag. She has an entire line of products dedicated to women and women's hormonal balance and women's well-being. And the one specifically that I'm talking about is called Estro Smart. It helps to clean and rid the body of excess estrogen. Now, the key component, the key element that we're looking in that supplement is something called indole 3 carbonyl. Indole 3 carbonyl almost acts like a magnet to that excess estrogen and helps pull it out in the elimination process. So indole 3 carbonyl. Now, where else can we find that? Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Think anything that really has a high fibrous texture in the diet. So introducing higher fiber foods to help flush out and kind of sweep out the intestines, sweep out the excess estrogens, is also going to help you with those pretty monster syndrome symptoms. And the last thing I love, if you can get your hands on it, is a progesterone supplement or a bioidentical version of progesterone. So a lot of the times when the estrogen is too high in the system, we generally lack progesterone. Progesterone is our balancing Superman hormone that allows women to stay nice and calm, keeps the water retention off, and keeps those cramping and that mood at an all-time optimal level. So progesterone, if you can get your hands on it, some sort of a bioidentical. This one's actually made from yams, but you can go to your doctor or your endocrinologist or your naturopath and talk to them about possibly getting a progesterone supplement. So those are my tips for you if you're suffering from really bad PMS. I mean really bad PMS where you're throwing tantrums, in your car by yourself in the morning. Then have a look at your estrogen levels in your system. Really start to read your ingredients. Go organic with your meat when you can, antibiotic free. Look at taking an extra progesterone. Increase the flushing capacity of the liver. And watch what you're putting on your skin. I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope that this can help ease you through the rest of your pretty monster syndrome issues. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you. Just email me at Brittany@BrittanyLynnWellness.com or go to my website below to check out more on this topic.